If you want to get in contact with me, the best way to do it is on Instagram. If you just want to say what up, if you want to tell me you love my videos, if you want to tell me you hate my videos, the best way to do it is on Instagram. Peace, y'all. Jonny Fastlane here. So, Royce the 5'9" decides he wants to diss Lord Jamar, and Chance the Rapper and ASAP Ferg freestyle on Sway. Plus, Hasbro Toys, yeah, the company that owns My Little Pony, now owns Death Row Records. Let's talk hip-hop.
You know, like, I think if people knew how much money he made off of that shit, man, they probably would look at it different. Like, especially Lord Jamar, you know, like, you're a legend in the game, you're part of a legendary rap group. It's like you going and sitting on this man's couch, sitting in this man's chair, and, you know, like, you running up these views because you got so much controversial shit to say about one fucking person. And, you know, he walks away with the check and you walk away, you know, craving attention. You know what I mean? Like, it's I don't even like seeing niggas in that space. I don't like seeing you in that space, brother. You know what I mean? Because, like, talking about him, like, real niggas don't listen to his music and all that. First of all, man, you're not, like, the measuring stick of who's real or who's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what you think about us over here or you think about me. I understand you said some shit like, yeah, you respect 50, but the other niggas know who I don't respect, or whatever the fuck that was you said. Like, yo, I don't care about none of that shit. You don't have to respect me, just don't disrespect me. I don't want no problems with nobody, and I don't have to fuck nobody up. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. You're not cool to me. You're not tough to me. You're not the measuring stick of what street niggas listen to. I don't look at you like no type of street nigga. I look at you the same way you look at Marshall. You say he talk about a bunch of shit he don't do. I feel like you rapped about a bunch of shit you never did and you still ain't doing. So what's really the difference? Like, I just look at all this shit, and then I look at the Vlad shit and all of that. It's like, bro, how long are y'all gonna talk about this shit? Like, why don't y'all just find something else to talk about? It's not.
Alright, yo, so y'all see, right? Royce the 5'9" done wild out, okay? Like, he's like on Instagram Live, and he's talking about, oh, you know, you going up on the couch and you sitting there, and, you know, Vlad is making money off of you and blah, blah, blah. First of all, we all know that the only reason why he even decided to do this was because he's trying to defend, you know, Eminem, right? Which is crazy because, first of all, Lord Jamar don't even like talking about this really, right? And for Royce the 5'9" to respond to him like now, out of the blue, when nobody said anything, like, are you got a new project coming out, or like you looking for like some attention? You looking for? It's funny because you're saying, oh, Vlad walks away with the check while you walk away broke, or only broke niggas sit there and talk all day about other people. But then he also says that Vlad is making money off of you. So if broke people sit around all day and talk about people, then Vlad wouldn't be making money off of you because Vlad wouldn't be making money. So what are you saying, Royce the 5'9"? But whatever, yo. And then he's like, yo, no disrespect, but, you know, this and that, and no disrespect, but blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna say no disrespect and then start disrespecting somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like, is the no disrespect supposed to just be like, oh, okay, well, he doesn't mean it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you saying? So, fine, no disrespect, Royce the 5'9", but I don't know anybody who's been in the game for 20 years who's still under the shadow of their boss. You know, no disrespect to Royce 5'9", but when is the last time you had a hit? You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, Royce 5'9", but hey, are you being played on the radio, or are you being streamed? What's your streaming numbers looking like? No disrespect, Royce 5'9", but when's the last time you had a #1 album? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're wilding right now. No disrespect, Royce 5'9", but can you stand on your own 2 feet? You feel me? And it's crazy because you could talk about all this and that, and when's the last time that Lord Jamar, you know, did something for the community and blah, blah, blah. He does something for the community every day, all the time, right? You niggas is goofy is what Royce 5'9" said. Like, what? We the goofy ones? Like, wait a second. Wait, like, you the goofy nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? You the only one that even brought something up about Eminem because you feel like you just want to pick on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect, Royce 5'9", but if you was really about that and you supposed to be some lyricist and you supposed to be a rapper, then why don't you just get in the booth and talk about what you got to talk about with Lord Jamar instead of just doing a little FaceTime thing? No disrespect, but you probably scared that you're going to get washed in a rap battle. Like, come on now. You feel me? Like, so It's all of that, right? And also, yeah, he don't understand what Lord Jamar is saying in his point of view about the whole Eminem thing. And we ain't got to get into it for the 100th time. If he ain't got it now, then fine, he ain't got it, right? But yo, Royce59 is wilding out, yo. But yo, check out my Instagram. You'll see the whole entire video. But this dude, Royce59, is wilding, yo. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. So this was dope, right? So Chance the Rapper, right? It was in New York. He's like doing his press run. He was on Ebro in the morning to a Hot 97, right? And on Hot 97, he was just kind of like talking about his album and everything. He started grilling Ebro a little bit about his top 50 rappers list, right? Because Ebro was like, yeah, yo, I put out the top 50 rappers list, and Ebro don't care. Ebro was like, yeah, you wasn't on it. And Chance is like, how you not gonna put me on it? You know what I'm saying? Chance was like, I'm not even top 50. I'm top 5 and I ain't number 5, right? And then, you know, Rosenberg was like, all rappers are the same. First of all, he kept calling Peter Rosenberg Paul Rosenberg, right? Like getting his name all messed up, right? But it was just hilariously funny, right? But anyway, so then he went on Sway and ASAP Ferg was there, and ASAP Ferg was like, yo, should we talk about a little story or whatever? Should we do this? Blah, blah, blah. So he was like, yeah, cool, let's do it, right? So then ASAP Ferg starts it off, and when I tell you that they was freestyling like off the top of the dome, they was. And this is fire because a lot of times when rappers go up to radio stations nowadays, they talk about, oh yeah, I'm a freestyle, and then they spit a 16. But you know what? I'm not even mad about that, right? I'm not mad about a rapper going up to a radio station and spitting a hot 16 that they was like in their hotel room just practicing all night. Like, yo, I'm gonna go up to Hot 97 on Flex, so I'm gonna go up to Sway and I'm gonna kill it, right? Yo, kudos to you. You wrote it, body it. You know what I'm saying? Black Thought spit a written verse before on Funk Flex, and it was dope, right? So I'm not worried about that. What I don't like is when a rapper goes up and they talk about they're gonna freestyle, but then they use like verse 2 of their single and they spit it on the radio. Now that pisses me off, right? And it's crazy because my favorite rapper of all time, DMX, does that quite often, right? But anyway, back to Chance and ASAP Ferg, right? So they was going back and forth, right? And then off the top of the dome, ASAP Ferg was like, yeah, you know, I had this lady I wanted to fuck, and then Chance the Rapper's like, I'm married, chill, homie, you know what I'm saying? But it was like going back and forth. It was dope, man. Like, y'all gotta watch it. It was fire. Both of them together was feeding off each other. And then Sway changed the beat to like Cough Up a Lung, Where I'm From, Marcy Son, an old Jay-Z beat, right? And then ASAP Ferg sat up and he started going in. He was like, rah, 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 right? And then actually Chance's brother was there too, Taylor Bennett, and he started freestyling too. And he was like, remember when I saw you at Complex Con, you told me you heard some of my songs? Like, they was going off, right? And all of them, Chance, ASAP Ferg, and Taylor Bennett, was all three of them freestyling off the top of the dome, right? And that's fire, that's talent, that's on some, you know, Juice WRLD type shit. Like, Juice WRLD be freestyling off the top of the dome, and y'all be wanting to like talk mad shit about Lil Flip, but Lil Flip be freestyling off the top of the dome too, right? Like, all these rappers are like dope, and I admire that, and I respect that, you know what I'm saying? But y'all need to check out the freestyle, and let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Apparently, Hasbro, the toy company, now owns Death Row Records, right? And I know y'all are thinking like, what and how could this happen and why, right? Well, the whole situation is, right, that Death Row went bankrupt a couple years ago, like maybe 6 years ago, back in 2013, right? And when Death Row went bankrupt, they ended up selling or, you know, being acquired by E1, right? Which is a huge parent company. And E1, they own things like Peppa Pig and, you know, like different cartoons and also, you know, different record labels to include Death Row, right? So just recently, Hasbro, the toy company, bought E1, who owns all of that stuff, for $4 billion. And one of the things that they happened to get, like in the whole package, was Death Row Records, right? So now, yeah, Hasbro, the toy company, owns, you know, all Snoop's music from Death Row, all Tupac's music from Death Row, you know what I'm saying? Like all that old school rap music from Death Row, and also the entire record label itself, right? So It's just funny. It's like, yo, are they about to come out with like some cartoons where they got like My Little Pony like rapping some Tupac or something, or you know, they gonna start thugging, they gonna start gang banging and everything on Saturday morning cartoons. Like, it's just hilarious to even just the thought of like hearing it and saying that Hasbro owns Death Row Records. It just doesn't even make no damn sense, but it's funny. Let me know what y'all think about this and everything else down in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Follow me at Jonny Fastlane on Instagram, and y'all already know what to do. Peace.